Okay, so in this video, what we're looking at is some worked examples for scatterplot interpretation. Okay, so the first worked example here, what it's looking at is it's saying there's a number of hours people are working and how much a number of hours they get to spend on recreational activities during the week. Okay, and well, what we've got to decide, is it positive or negative, weak or moderate, and is it linear? Okay, so let's have a look at this. When we look at this, we can see that what it's basically showing us here is that as we increase the number of hours worked, we actually get less time for recreation, which is not exactly surprising. Okay, so that's what we can sort of start to see as a pattern showing there. So this comes to, is it positive or negative? Now remember, if I'm getting like my explanatory is increasing and my response variable is decreasing, then I've got, that's a negative slope, remember, and that's a positive slope, just sort of as a reminder. So what we're saying here is this one is going to be negative. All right. Now, is it moderate, weak, moderate, or strong? So let's have a look at, this is in one of the pages, and we look at, these are just sort of giving you rough ideas. So, you know, in a sense, we can rule out that, and that one, and clearly not that one, because they're all positive and no relationship. It's not looking like this. You know, it's not looking like this. It's too spread out. It's more of this one here. Okay, it's clearly following a pattern. It's clearly following a linear pattern. We can see we can treat this as a linear thing. So we've answered another one of the points here. It's linear, but what's important here is we're saying it's moderate. Okay, so the data is not super close across. There is a bit of spread going on. It's not huge, but it is a little bit. So what we would say, it's would go moderate, negative, linear relationship. Okay. All right, so that's the sort of things you'd need to be able to write for a question like that and be able to say that. That's where you use, again, something that looks like this. And there's ones here, and we'll be talking a little bit later where we talk about calculating Pearson's coefficient here in terms of the numbers, and that, use those as if you've been given numbers. All right, so let's have a look at the second worked example. Now, I wasn't going to do some calculators because it's going to take too long, so I just got the graphic so we can see what's going on here. And it's pretty clear, if you look at this, that it's random. This is random. All right, so if it's random, there's no direction. You can't say, is it positive or negative? What form does it have? Okay. Is it linear? Is it non-linear? There's no pattern. So remember, that's no pattern. And the strength of any relationship, there's no strength because it's random. So no, or nothing. Well, nothing for any of those. So there's no relationship. Can't tell whether it's got a positive or negative slope because there's no pattern to it. The direction, again, can't tell whether it's positive or negative because, well, there's no pattern to it. Okay, and I'll leave it there. Thank you.